Hello, everybody. Hey, what you gonna hear me talking about? You ain't gonna hear me talking out of anger. I'll say truth. I won't be saying nothing 'cause I'm mad. But, I heard that grandma just then. I was gonna let a few folks get in there. And I'll tell you about it. I don't know if y'all realize it, but, y'all didn't hear exactly how it is. Hey, Peter, and hello to everybody. Let me tell y'all something. I'm hurt. And I've been hurt a long time. I know this ain't going away. This won't never go away. That's the part that bothers me so bad. I know the damage is unrepairable. I know the woman. I've never been a golden child, Joe. My brother was a golden child. Some of you that can see that. I ain't jealous. I ain't never been jealous of nobody. I seen them comments telling me I was jealous. I ain't never been jealous of nobody. And I want to tell you, I ain't never said nothing bad about her daddy. And she make it, if you didn't hear me talking, you would think I was really talking bad about her daddy and William. Did you know that? I ain't said nothing bad about her daddy. I ain't said nothing bad about William. The people I said something about bad, they needed saying something about them bad. She's taking up for people that's bad. You ain't you ain't actually hearing just like it is. No, I ain't said nothing bad about my granddaddy. I thought a lot of him. And William. Let me tell you, I want you to hear me good. Everything I said about granddaddy, he left walking. She has said that live on video, y'all. You hear me? I could say a whole lot of stuff. And I ain't doing it, If I was like what you heard today? I would be saying a lot of private stuff. I ain't said no private stuff. Somebody asked me, how old was Grandma when Granddaddy and Mama's mama separated. I mean, is that a big deal? I mean, tell me, is that a big deal? See, y'all don't know like I know. There's permanent damage done that won't ever be fixed. That's what's wrong with me. That is what's wrong with me. This is never gonna go away. Hey, I did take the video and put it on private, Danny, but it's not because you refuse to forgive. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, Kathy, I know the woman. I know my mama. Cody put some stuff on Facebook, y'all, and I put it on there. Some people understood that, what I was doing. Like people talking about, if you don't shut up, I'll tell on you. You know what I'm talking about? And, then there's Stephen, boy. He ain't done nothing to Grandma. I ain't done nothing to her, but tried to defend me and Stephen, especially Stephen. I believe in all my heart. She tried to run and slap off of YouTube. I believe that. She's never backed up one step, son. Not one step. I took all my videos down. How many she took down? I've kind of lived with what y'all seeing my whole life. You just don't know about it. Hey, what Cody and Dana do? I ain't got a damn thing to do with it, y'all. Whatever they do, I actually know what they gonna do. I'll put the video back up. I didn't take it down for the reason she thinks. She think I took it down because I said too much. That ain't the reason I took it down. Hey there, David. Hello to everybody. Them people over there, them people don't. They bunch of them people, they don't know me. Hey, well, we hope they do get back together. And maybe they can. Hey, I hope the best for them. Hey, I really do. But I mean, what I do ain't got nothing to do with what they do. And I'm telling you, I ain't said nothing about her daddy that wasn't already said on her live. She just might have forgot. My memory is good enough that I remember, y'all. And there's something you might not realize. And she may be just talking about that's her content. Her daddy, her content. I mean, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, they only 400 people seen it. But listen to what she said. And they think it was bad there, Pamela. And I know a lot of y'all heard it. Try not to be sad, sir. I am not your mama, but we all love you. You are a good man, and nothing said will change any of our minds. Yeah. So I'm telling y'all now what's wrong with me. And it didn't have to be like this. Y'all remember how it started? Stephen's my son. And I took up for him They can't nobody get on here and say, well, Stephen done this to Grandma, and Stephen done that, and Stephen done that. They can't nobody say one word. Not one person can say Stephen done anything. Not one. But if you actually listen to her, he sounds like he done something to her. If you just only hear one side, there's a lot of people over there, they only hear one side, you know. I noticed things a long time ago. Yeah, things ain't right, y'all. Stephen is my son. I was on the phone with him whenever Tammy said she's making a video. He said, Daddy, don't worry about it. I think you're a super dad. I took up from my son the people that think Stephen put a video on his channel of grandma's. That wasn't Stephen, that was me that done that. And I've put videos from her channel on ours and Stephen's and grandma's and all kinds of ways. I thought we was a team. You know, I reckon I thought wrong, you know. As I say, we are not no team. And you can tell there's a lot of extra stress, y'all, in her words, you know. I've been knowing she was worried about Cody a long time. I'm gonna tell you something. Me and Stephen ain't been doing right. Especially Stephen. And you know, uh this person says something and then that person says something. That person says something and then that person says something. And it gets into a knockdown drag out. There's a lot like today, you know. If you just only heard her, you would actually think I did do something real bad. Talking about her daddy and talking about William. If you only heard what she said, she's always been kind of like that, though. If she was mad with my brother, she would take it out on me. I don't have no reason to get on here and lie. I ain't got no reason to get on here and lie. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she probably don't remember that. And she might even not even realize it. And I was kind of wild, but with good sense. You understand what I'm saying? I was a teenager, y'all. I was wild with good sense. You know what my brother was? He was wild with no sense. She knows that. But I would always catch hell, for my brother. She would say y'all. I remember everything just like it was yesterday. That last man she was married to, they didn't ever get no fuss, but the other man, she would get mad with me when things wasn't real good. Now, I could tell you some stuff but be hard for you to believe. But I ain't gonna go that low. She said I get on here and tell her everything. Hey, I ought to just tell it, hadn't I? No, I'm not. I haven't told everything. And I told y'all 2 or 3 weeks ago, the door is shut. Not my door. My door ain't shut. But I know this ain't never gonna be repaired. I told y'all a long time ago, son. She plays hardball. I guess you see, don't you? It's been shut. I told y'all last night. I said I listen to people what they say, and I also listen at what they don't say. And think about that. Think about what I just said. I listen to what they say, and I listen to what they don't say. You might not realize it, but you've heard a lot of don't say. She said, I build the people up that I want to build up, and I tear the other people down that I want to tear down. Who'd I tear down? Who'd I tear down? Them bad people on YouTube. Cody put it up public, wrote something on Facebook. I don't even remember what it was. But he made that public. And let me tell you something. They've all said a little stuff themselves. This ain't no one-way street where I'm just running over everybody. Hell, I'm taking the high road there, Papa Bear. 'cause I could sink ships, man. And I'm telling you, I truly believe with all my heart they want to knock us off of YouTube. And she liked it, did, Stephen. I mean, man, she put hurting on him now. You know, he just come back on there, you know. You know, he just come back. I don't feel as if I have done nothing wrong. But if you only hurt her, I'm doing a lot. I think she's way out of line. If she didn't want nobody to know, she shouldn't even have made a video. It don't matter what I think about Cody and Dana, and it don't matter what you think. Them two is going to do whatever they want to do. I happen to know it takes a lot to break two people up. And nothing you say, you can even tell them, I think you'd be better off to go on. And you think they'll listen? They won't listen. They will do what they want to do. Hell, I ain't even said nothing bad about Cody. What I put on there is, he put it on Facebook. Danny, if only half of Grandma's Live really knew you, they would understand what you are saying and why you do what you do. But they don't know you, so they just take what she is saying as truth. That's right. Hey, I know that, David. I do know that. If I was like what she said on that video just then, I don't even need to be breathing air. Hey, see it right here? Ain't told nothing but the truth, boy. I ain't stretched. I ain't twisted nothing. I ain't made up nothing. She made it public so Cody could get financial help. And hey, there's two things, y'all. There's two things. One of them is my son. And he's a good man. He didn't he didn't deserve what he got. And the other thing is I know that me and my mama, that's unrepairable. And also with Stephen, there's a lot of damage done. And the door is shut. You know what I said? You listen to what they don't say. You know, you get in the picture. You listen to what they don't say. That's what I meant. I listen to what somebody don't say. So instead of y'all thinking I was talking crazy or not, the other night I said, I listen to what people say and I listen to what they don't say. There's quite a bit of don't say. And some of them people on grandma's, I don't think there's nothing you could say. I've seen quite a few of them telling me I was jealous. I ain't the jealous type. Well, Beauty Born, you kind of see in my life, whether you know it or not. There's a pretty good bit in the don't say, Helen. Yeah, boy, hey, yeah, boy, like, uh, I know it's over, son. A lot better than y'all. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what they were saying I was jealous of, really. I reckon jealous of Cody. Or jealous of her channel. I don't know. I don't really know what they was talking about. You can believe this right here. There's only one truth, y'all. He said, I get on here and talk. What do we all do when we get on here, y'all? Now I'm getting prosecuted for me getting on here talking. I called out some bad people on YouTube. She said I'm talking about everybody. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about a handful of bad people. And I'm really about is I'm in a bad way about my suing. I'm also in a bad way about my mama. Because I know the door is shut. And I tried for everything to be all right. I went down there and helped her. I've made videos to help her. And it goes right back to the door is shut until I reckon I go down there to help her again. The last video I made for her to show her how to get on there because fell in a she fell in a hole of she couldn't get on there right. She couldn't get back on YouTube, and I made a video. I said, do this and do this, and then go with the paper that me and Tammy wrote for you. Now, my door ain't shut. Stephen's door ain't shut. Stephen's a lot more forgiving than I am. But I ain't, I know everything ain't all right. Y'all don't know it. Her viewers don't know it. I know everything ain't all right. It ain't a whole lot different than it ever was. Y'all just don't know it. And I showed her how to get on there and go live again, about, I reckon, a month ago, and it's just all of a sudden started getting it right. And when she got on there, she said what I done didn't help her none. But she all of a sudden is getting on there right now. And I know what I done helped her. Hey, and she kind of always thinks I'm up to something. And I don't know why. Like sometimes we do these videos, y'all, and they'll process a long time. And they do it to me and Slim and Kathy real bad. Real bad. And when they processing, you ain't making no money. Because it ain't got no ads on it. And that's when I had Grandma's laptop. And she thought I was doing something to make her video process a long time. She come up here. She said I wouldn't go to the door. She was convinced that I was that guilty that I wouldn't go to the door because I was guilty. I don't have no power over somebody's video processing. If I had power over a video processing a long time, hell, I'd fix my own. But she thinks I done that. Man, I ain't never done it but help her. I've asked Tammy 100 times, y'all. Tell me what have I ever done to make her think I'm doing something to her. I've asked Tammy that 100 times. She said, I don't know, baby. Amy begged me not to get on here. I said, I said, I ain't gonna say nothing bad. Stephen said, I wouldn't worry about it, Daddy. It is hard for her to separate you from your daddy. Hey, you notice that too? I ain't never lied to her, yo. I ain't never done that mischievous. But there's some people that's like that, y'all. There is some people that's like that. They think you are doing something to them. Hey, I'm right here, y'all. I'm right here. Talking. I want her to do as good as she can do. I wish she made $1 million. What would I have to gain? But, hey, y'all, there is people that like think you are plotting against them. And like I say, I've asked Tammy 100 times, what did I ever do to make her not believe me? And I always been straight up. Always. I'm being straight up right now. And if I can see things, I can't help it. I can't help that. I told y'all before that no, she don't blame me for Tony's death. I went up there and gave him mouth to mouth resuscitation. No, I hadn't said that it hadn't already been said, Teresa. She just don't remember, but like it. See, y'all don't really understand, you know. She may be talking about that's my material. You know, that's my material that you're talking about. That's mine. My daddy, my material. I don't know, y'all. I know that we found out them woods down there wasn't Stephen's woods. It was her woods. Her woods, her content. Her pond, her content. I remember when he was down there making a video, he was cleaning up around the pond. Go look at it now. She come out the house and got mad about him cleaning up round the pond. You know, Kathy, it's funny you say that, 'cause I was already thinking of the title. It's something I've been thinking about for a few days. Here's the title, y'all. YouTube destroyed my family. I was thinking about that. I had done already kind of started calculating YouTube destroyed my family. And I'm staying in this small circle, y'all. I'm staying in a small circle here talking. I have seen in chat over and over again her subs telling her, "You are not to be trusted." It is mind boggling. Viewers purposely placing a wedge between mother and son. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to say, y'all. Might be happening again. Because I guarantee you, she's upset about Cody. I guarantee you that. And she has been a while. You seen what she just done to me? Tammy was cooking me. Tammy come in and cooked at the church, and I watched that and I wasn't even hungry no more. Matter of fact, I was feeling a little sick. I was feeling a little sick. I still feel a little sick. Because I know better than y'all. Y'all are on the outside. I don't know what to do about it, you know. But I can tell you where it started. It started with my son. That's a good son. He's a good son. He ain't doing nothing to nobody. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I mean, man, I already knew that they was. I already knew about Cody and Dana. I just ain't said nothing until he made it public, you know. It think that matters. I've lost her mama, yo. My door ain't shut. If you listen, you can hear it. Me and Gigi. Gigi loves me. How many times you heard that? You know what I'm talking about? It's like what somebody don't say, you know? I'm probably doing more than anybody. Probably doing more than everybody put together. Y'all just don't know about it, you know? This, what you see today, what you seen, that's a life I've lived, y'all. I've told her some stuff that she didn't remember. Matter of fact, me and Tim was talking about it a little bit last night. Talking about doing homework, you know. There's a lot more than what y'all think. You ain't gonna hear me saying it. Hey, I would take Gigi right now, y'all. But that dog means a lot to her, you know. I ain't never lied to her in my life, y'all. never lied to her in my life. And hell, man, she just constantly thinks I'm lying. And that ain't nothing new. It's always been like that. But I mean, I'm telling you, there's people that think you're doing something to them, even when you're not doing nothing. My daddy was a little bit like that. I was down there at his house one time, and he was raising hell about something. And he thought I was tape recording him. And I wasn't. And he kept on until he made me mad. Why would he think I was tape recording him? You know, probably what you seen. Probably what you seen today, y'all. Probably just like me just sitting here thinking about it. You probably seen letting steam off the pressure cooker. I've seen it many times. Letting steam off. You know, that woman come in there and said that stuff about Cody. She didn't say nothing about Dana. It was all bad toward Cody. I said something about the woman. I said, block the woman. She's never going to have nothing good to say, and she never is going to have nothing good to say. Yeah, that's probably what that is, y'all. Letting off steam. Hey, I wasn't talking that bad about them, y'all. I wasn't talking bad about Granddaddy. I wasn't talking bad about William. And any other bad people on YouTube, and y'all know who they are. Shit, hey, I mean, I don't think that's treating me right. That's probably what you seen. Pot boiling over. I promise you. What we say don't have nothing to do with what Cody and Dana does. I promise you that. And I'll talk about anybody anytime I want to. And if I want to talk about my granddaddy, I'll talk about him. Somebody asked me, how old was Mama? when they split up. I mean, I don't see the big deal. Hey, people ask you weird stuff on YouTube. I don't mean I don't know what difference it makes how old grandma was whenever uh granddad and grandma split up. I don't see no big deal. I mean, hell, like if you were to ask me how old was I when my mom and daddy split up, I don't see no big deal. I don't see where there's no damage done. Yeah, I think you might be seeing a little steam let off there, y'all. Because that is in her. I could just tell you one or two minor things. You couldn't talk no stuff to my brother. You couldn't get on to him and raise hell at him for 30 or 45 minutes. He'd leave, son. He's the same way with my daddy. He'd leave. I stand there and take it, yelling for something I ain't even have nothing to do with. You know damn well, if I was as bad as what she made it sound like a while ago, I probably wouldn't be with Tammy. Danny, what I don't understand is she talks about the family. It's okay, but if you talk about the family, your family, she says you're in the wrong. That's right. So what David's saying there, if she talks about the family, it's all right. But if I do, it ain't all right. You kind of splitting hairs. All right. Mr. Jeff said Grandma is upset about Cody and Dana, and she is taking it out on you. That's right. That's what you seen. If she really didn't want nobody to know about Cody and Dana, she shouldn't have said nothing. Because they are a hell of a lot of people gonna see it now. Probably 8,000. Y'all realize that? I took my video down. Because I didn't enjoy it, you know. I took it down. I didn't enjoy the video, even though Cody and Dana's said little shit to me and Steven. I took it down. That's why I took it down. I, it ain't I wasn't happy about the video. I ain't happy about the situation. All of this is insane. Hey, you probably seeing what I've seen many times, letting pressure off. And y'all know that seen my video last night. Y'all know I was respectful on there. Y'all know it. In my opinion, it is Cody. She is defensive. I feel like she thinks that he can do no wrong because she helps him raise him. Well, you seen some pretty defensive, didn't you? And hell, boy, he said it. He's the one that said what I posted. Well, it's a doozy, Cajun Mom. Blowing off steam. Yeah, I knew about that too, Mr. Jeff. I knew about that too, and I knew it yesterday, but I didn't put that on the video. I felt like that's a little much. But if I was like what Grandma's saying I was, I would have put it up there. The truth is I ain't like what she says. It sounded bad to me. Steven's talking about, wow. Yeah, hey boy, hey boy, if I was even half what you heard today, I probably wouldn't have Tammy. And hey boy, she thinks the world of me, boy. I don't make her think the world of me. For the people coming in late, I ain't never said nothing about her daddy bad. I liked him, and I ain't never said nothing that she ain't said on live before. She's told y'all that. You know, I mean, I don't know if she forgot or that's her content. I mean, I don't know, y'all. And y'all, I mean, Stephen, boy, he's just now come back to YouTube, y'all. And he is innocent. Do y'all understand? Stephen ain't doing nothing. Yeah, she's. Hey, Kathy, is that Scott Dixon you were telling me about there? Okay, okay. Yeah, that Scott Dixon there, y'all, he's been pretty bad on Grandma's channel. Just now caught him, on here. Oh, he's gone, y'all. I don't care about who's like he's pulling for or against or nothing else. He's a bad apple. He's been around a long time, y'all. Yeah, he needs blocking blooming. Hey, blooming, you might ought to call her up and try to talk to her. Son, I ain't on here twisting nothing. I'm explaining things as good as I know how to explain it. You okay, blooming? Hey, y'all, and I have been toting this a long time, but I understand. I lived with Grandma, y'all. I didn't I didn't live somewhere else. I lived with her. I know her like a book. I also know Stephen like a book. Hey, I didn't forget all the times he helped her. Look here, y'all. I mean, I know plenty of secrets. I'm not telling. I'm not telling. Ain't never told and ain't never gonna tell. And I mean, even the reason I say that is because you listen to that video she just done. And it sounds like I'm just out of control. Do I sound out of control? Hey, I know that there, uh, Nuna, I do know that. But I don't, I don't know. The door is shut. I don't know what to do. She don't want it on YouTube, and she blasted it to 8 or 10,000 people a while ago. But she don't want it on there. Oh, that video there, I just looked, y'all. Um, it's got 1,500 views right now. You watch that? You go look at that video tomorrow. How many views it's got? See what I mean? It don't really make It don't really make sense. I had the video on private. Yeah, hey, Kathy, like I say, well, if you just hear just one side, it do sound bad. We wouldn't follow you if you was out of control. Then if people get old and childish, I know because I'm old and I understand. That what you seen today's in her, y'all. Well, I think the devil's already destroyed it there. You know, I took up for my son. And I'll do that same thing again. If he actually doing something, I couldn't defend it. You know what I mean? If he done something wrong, I couldn't defend it. But he has done nothing wrong. Man, this channel suffered, boy. Used to have 400 people watching on YouTube. And she destroyed his channel. I mean, I don't know how you say it politely. And the people know y'all. People know Stephen ain't done nothing, but they mad anyway. Because that's when it happened, y'all. That's when it happened. If Stephen went and robbed a bank, y'all, you think I could defend that? Do you? I mean, my honesty won't let me defend that. I would just have to say, yeah, he robbed a bank. If Stephen dates 50 women or 150, should that matter? What if he dated one, three, or five? Should that matter? No, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Stephen is single is right there, Helen. It's his business is right. How did I treat her there, TV? You don't even know how I treated her. See what I'm talking about, y'all? That woman right there is like listening to what Grandma said. She knows nothing. And there's a whole bunch of them that don't know nothing. Shit, if I was listening to somebody and I didn't even know them, I heard what Grandma was saying. I wouldn't think too much of them myself. Said I'm talking about her daddy. That sounds pretty bad, don't it? I'm talking about her daddy. I'm talking about William. Sounds pretty bad, don't it? What did I say? You know, I feel like I've done nothing wrong. I showed y'all the woman last night that claimed she messed with Stephen. Grandma taken up for I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about people making channels and you don't know who it is. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about people that has done stuff. She says, I'm talking about them. I'm talking about everybody. And I just don't think so. So I'm going to tell you, Grandma, you was wrong today. And you just don't know how many times in your life that you've done what you've done today to me. If you want to get on here and let's tell about it, I will. I can tell you. I can tell you. If you want to know, I can tell you. You was wrong today. Go let your steam off somewhere else. What you didn't want to go public, you put it public today. You talking about I put it for the world? I put it in front of 400 people. You putting it in front of 8,000 people. What you didn't want said. You put it in front of 8 or 10,000 people. We'll see how many views you get for that. Maybe you can make a bunch of money on it. Y'all, so this is a little bit close to it. A little bit of everybody will understand this. The family member that's trying to look after somebody and take care of them, that's who they treat the worst. Everybody in here knows what I'm talking about. If you got somebody that you're caring for, you're the one that catches all the trouble. Hey there, Ryder. And I'm not exactly taking care of her, but I'm 64 years old, though. I've done a lot. I've cut the grass a many a day down there. When I was building them additions and all that on her house, I stopped roofing. I stopped roofing and worked for half price of what I usually work for to do that work she wanted done. I worked for half of what I usually work for to do that work. Hey, y'all block that person they say needs blocking. Yeah. Hey, I fixed her lawnmower, y'all. Lawnmower like that, probably about $3,500. A lawnmower like she's got, about $3,500. I knew I could fix it. I've done a plenty. Yeah, I mean, you ain't never heard me like going on about that. But you would think like I'm just an enemy if you didn't know. If she gets back on here doing what she done today, I will get back on here. If she stops, I'll let it go. There's only one truth, y'all. Ain't never lied to her and ain't never lied to you. Never lied to you. I guess I was just talking about the wrong grandyoungin, you know. Didn't say nothing bad. If anybody on here heard me last night, heard me say something bad, put it in the chat right now. I'm serious. If you heard me say something bad last night, put it in the chat right now. You know, you ain't always seeing what you think you're seeing. I'm fully convinced she was letting off steam today. You know, like, I told y'all all the time, the truth is a lot of people. That stuff's going on hot and heavy with them. I mean, I tell you this, he's fitting to need a lawyer, and he ain't got no money. Hey, I hope they can work it out. What I say don't matter. Them two gonna do whatever they want to do. What I say don't make one bit of difference. If they want to be together, if they want to be together, I promise you they will be together. I don't know. Hey, let me look right here. There you go, y'all. Hey, boy, will this hurt my channel? Hell yeah, it hurt it, boy. Yeah, it'll hurt my channel. Oh, she said people had been contacting her to say something to make you go quiet. If I am wrong, yeah, she did say that. Look like should have been look like they should have told. Cody. Don't it? I mean, damn, I feel like it's crazy, boy. You know, I didn't even mean to put that up there, but like I'm seeing that now. I was at church and haven't seen Grandma live. I didn't know to. I come on late, find Danny talking. You didn't say anything bad. I went to Cody's page and he used bad language on his post. Yeah, I'm not cussing and raising hell. Boy, I know the damn is done. And we the ones need to go to counseling. You know it. I've seen times where people was better off without somebody. You know, I mean, if they get a divorce. And I've seen times that I thought they ought to stay together. What my point is, the point is it don't matter what you say or what you think. People will do what they want to do. Oh, he's using bad language today. Well, I knew she was talking about Cody. You know, like, you've been with your girlfriend before. I know everybody's done it one time or another. A lot of people don't like the mess with nothing, you know, don't, but like, everybody's done it at one time. Uh, you know, like, hey, you need to leave him or you need to leave her. But I mean, and here's what I'm trying to drive to, y'all. People do what they want to do. And I mean, they got two little youngers, boy. We all know they need to work it out. I hope they can. But what you say or what I say don't make one bit of difference. They are going to do what they want to do. Now, I think I know what they're going to do myself. I guess we'll see. Grandma, I ain't against you. I don't know why you think I'm against you. Hey, I admit I might be aggravated because I actually know that the door's shut. And I know how you are. I've never lied to you. I've never done nothing to you. And like what you think I done to you, I'm not sitting there tracking up for my son that has not done nothing wrong. And you know he ain't done nothing to you. He didn't deserve what he got. No, I don't wish no harm on nobody. When she's decided she's done with somebody, y'all, she's done. You understand? She don't want me talking about her in no kind of way. So I'm gonna leave that part of my life out. And then you run over me like a steamroller? But that's okay. I don't I don't think that's okay. If you're wondering whether you got me or not, you got me good. 8 or 10,000 people, half of them don't even have a clue. But they taking what you're saying. I wouldn't have done that to you. Sometimes I feel very sorry for Stephen. If you want to know, if you won, you won. If if you're still thinking about getting us, you already have. And you won